Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amizari from Group A. Present the first part of our IM Shuttle Bus App Tracker. So the first one is introduction. The IM Shuttle Bus Tracker app is a mobile-based system designed to enhance campus transportation efficiency and the overall commuting experience for the IM community. By integrating real-time GPS tracking and arrival prediction, the application provides digital visibility into bus movement to eliminate the uncertainty and fragmented information currently facing student and staff. So the problem statement, we have three: uncertainty and wasted time. User currently lack real-time information regarding bus location, which weaken uncertainty and prolong waiting period at campus bus stop. Second one is information fragmentation. Official bus schedule and route detail are not easily accessible in a centralized digital format, making it difficult for the community to plan their journeys. The last one is lack of operational transparency. The absence of a similar communication channel prevents driver from reporting delays and hinders administrator from monitoring live fleet performance. So firstly, we're using RE framework, is this one for our project. Firstly, in the context, we have subject facet, is facet, IT system facet, and development facet. Next, after that, we have core activities, is documentation of our project. We have three elicitations, and we have negotiation with our stakeholders. First one, we have requirement artifacts, is goals modeling, use case scenarios, and solution-oriented requirement. So for the context, RE context, we have this one. So for the big RE context, we have organization and policies, IIM transport, have system context. For the under system context, we have three facets: subject, usage, and IT. For the subject, we have university management policies, records of bus, vehicle and road networks, bus timetable, and notification. For the usage, we have students, staff, drivers, admin, and security department. Right? Yes, or awesome. IT facet, we have GPS tracking device, IMFI, Google Apps server, mobile app platform, notification, admin. For the development, we have deployment environment policies, budget and human resource, and requirement guided from student, bus driver, and administrative staff. So we have this diagram. We have three actors, which staff, drivers, and administrator. For the student or staff, we have view schedule, search route or stop, view real-time bus location, receive bus driver notification, and submit feedback, and login. For the bus driver, we also have login, report delay or breakdown, update bus location, update bus status. And administrator, we have manage bus and drivers, manage bus schedule, generate usage, and monitor bus operation. So thank you for me. I will go to the next person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Muhammad Afif bin Husnain. So I'll be presenting on our goal modeling. So for the primary objective of the IIUM Bus Tracker app is to enhance the overall commuting experience for the university community. So to achieve this mission, we have structured our requirements into three strategic pillars. The first one, real-time tracking. So we aim to provide digital visibility through the calculation of accurate estimated times of arrival and the live display of bus locations on a campus map. The second one, predictability. So we focus on ensuring reliable bus arrival times by optimizing scheduling and improving operational schedule reliability. Third, accessibility and convenience. So this pillar focuses on centralized route information and high system usability to ensure information is easily accessible to all users. Notably, our model indicates that accurate ETA calculations are a prerequisite for effective live location tracking, while high system visibility directly supports our goal of providing centralized information. So next, for our elicitation techniques, to define the functional scope of this project, we implemented a mixed method elicitation strategy consisting of three primary techniques. The first technique is stakeholder interview. So we conducted a semi-structured interviews with the IIUM transportation manager, Mr. Ramkumar, and campus bike driver. So these sessions were vital for understanding administrative workflow and identifying the need for a web-based admin dashboard to manage fleet operations. Now, the second technique is the quantitative survey. A structured digital survey was distributed to 16 members of the student and staff community. This allowed us to empirically validate user dissatisfaction, revealing the 75% of respondents identify uncertainty of arrival time as their primary frustration. So this data was instrumental in prioritizing our core features. So next, the interactive prototyping. Finally, we utilize low fidelity interactive prototypes to test UI design assumptions and mitigate usability risks before the development phase. So this process validates critical design choices such as the green light tracking badge for status visibility and the use of high contrast block for ETA data to ensure information is legible at a glance. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muzammil bin Muhammad Fauzi and I will explain on the requirement management. So the tool that we use is a software that called a View. So in this software we already declared all the requirements here. So as you can see here, we have a parent and child, which is the parent is the functional requirement, quality requirement, consumer requirement, and lastly the business requirement. And these are all the requirements that we have already declared. And then in this view, we can declare the type of the requirement. For example, right here, I declare this as a functional requirement, and the other requirement I declare as a non-functional. And they also can put a priority right here, so we can choose whether you want to set it as high, medium, or low. And one of the key feature in the Rec View is we can look into the history. So if there are any changes in the Rec View, it will be displayed here. This is the example that changes has been made. So if we want to export, just click on the file and click on the export, and we choose the PDF file and click OK. So this is the result. You can see the requirements, the functional, and the requirements here, the type and the priority. So that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fahim Azhairi, metric number 221739. So I'm going to discuss regarding requirement statement. There are 4 of them. For functional requirement, the first module is about map and visualization. Mostly this requirement is about map interfaces they need to and what need to be displayed on the map, on the UI. So such as map itself, the current location of active buses user and the designated bus stop location and different bus routes, and also the system must refresh the bus location the user need. So for module number 2, it's about schedule management. So
all of this is about how the system must handle their route and what they need to display on uh what their information, how can they sort the list of routes, and when they should hide the information. So for number three is search and location. So this is what the features of search uh need to have, such as system must be able to search, and the filter of bus stop approximately 100 meter, and need to display recent search. For number four is notification. So mainly about this is system will only give notification when for their selected buses only. So for driver operational, so this is about driver, and main features about this is driver can toggle their status to active or inactive. For bus occupancy and capacity, so this to show the user for bus occupancy, and then also need to know the timestamp of last updated bus occupancy. So for module number 7 is about admin, and so all of this is about if they can add buses, edit new existing bus route, and they also can deactivate accounts for drivers that are no longer employed, and they also can update the operating hours. For the data logging, so module number 8 is about what the system need to keep for statistics. So this is performance. So for the first two requirement is also about statistic. Number three is about ETA accuracy, and the four is the availability. So this is usability. So UI need to be able to be used by the user that with no guidance. So this is the limitation. So the system need to be used Flutter and Google Maps API. So last one is the rules that need to be obeyed, which is first is official IM road names, and the operating hours need to based on official, and the bus driver must be uniquely identified, and this is the formula need to be used to calculate the statistic of the average delay. So I think that's all for requirement statement. We're moving on to the next one, which is requirement validation. So for requirement validation. So for the first one is user feedback prototyping. So we conduct a survey using Google Form. So based on the survey, we will also use low fidelity prototype to deepen our understanding on the requirement that are needed. Second is requirement inspection. So when we go through each of the line of the document, so we can know what is wrong with our requirement, and we can improve and change to the better one. So for example, here there are improvement made, such as the bus QR004 system must be reliable. So the adjective, we need a metric there. So for accuracy, we give them numbers. So for model validation, so for this one we just analyze our models that are in document. So every time we want to make change or we want to go to the next agenda, we will going to refer the models that we do. So I think that's all for requirement validation. I think that's all. Thank you.